So, as I said, we will use 2 injection points. In each injection point, we will put 1.5 ml of our solution. So we have 3 ml of the solution to use with the cannula and 1 ml of the solution to use with the needle. So this will be the first entry point, and this will be at the angle, at the angle of the mandible, the second entry point for the cannula. So first, I advise you to use cannula, but you can start also with deep injection with the needle. So clean again the patient's face, particularly. Could you prepare a 1 ml syringe with a little bit of lidocaine?
You usually start from the upper part of the face or lower, or any?
In this case, we will treat lower and lateral part of the face.
So
because
which one first you prepare?
It's up to you. Absolutely no differences, because differently from thrust technique, which we need gradually to elevate the tissue, we just inject the liquid. No, so it's not. No, not this. No, lidocaine.
I know, I'm sure here. Normal humans look like, okay, it's gonna go to my nose. Yeah.
So I prefer to pre-treat with lidocaine the injection point for the cannula, because it's much more comfortable for my patient. So how I do it, this was the point, I always remove the marker, because, it's better not to, I feel there's no artery, and I pinch. So I will be very superficial, and I create a small entry point, so entry papula, just some small papula, and the same at the angle. Do you feel anything?
No, because it's nano needle. Mirror.
Yes,
It's mirror, nano needle.
No. And we keep it for the second, the left side. Then I use this fantastic cannula, Mirror Soft. Why I use 7 centimeter long? Because she has a long face. Sometimes I use 5 centimeter long, but in this case we use 7 centimeter long. Okay. I take the needle from this small box in order to create an entry point. I always use in this way, because remember, whatever kind of injection you use, if you pinch, all vascular structures will be down. So no problem for bruising or vascular damage. Okay, and please prepare the syringe with 1 ml of Aestefill. Put please the cannula as well. Oh, it's so nice to work with assistants. Don't worry, if it's not exactly 0 point, it's not a problem. So, as we said, for this entry point, we will use 1.5 ml, okay? But you can change. For example, if you want to enhance this angle, probably like in this patient, we can use even 2 ml. But just to be less confusing, let's follow this protocol. So, I created the entry point, and then I go superficially order to catch the fibroblast. Look. You see my cannula because the tip is white. And then I just inject. I like to touch the tip of the cannula. It's not a common technique because in this way I know exactly where I am. One. There is some connective tissue dense because here we have the fascia, exactly the side. It's very good. So I go again. I release 0.2. I go up. I help with my left hand to be very superficial. Okay, you see? If I have some difficulty, it's a good sign for me because I'm in the right there exactly. I'm very superficial. Then again, I put it some. Okay, and look how it's smooth. The injection, look, I don't control at all. It just goes out without any problem, any even small problem. And we will try later with 27 gauge, just for fun.
Yes.
Okay? Okay, this is the first. Okay, please, 0.5.
Okay. Huh?
Not cool.
Oi.
Exactly. Nothing. And the nano needle, you don't even feel the lidocaine come in. That's good. And you know why
When she goes inside,
nothing. No, because she put lidocaine.
you see the sign, it's just trauma.
Like being at the
Trauma of very superficial fat tissue and very deep dermal tissue. So it's just in between of two. So we have half a syringe because we decided to follow the protocol. So we inject the rest of the product. With your left hand, just try to position the cannula in a very superficial layer in order to create better tightening of dermal tissue. Okay? I try to be very homogeneous. I follow these vectors and I see what I do in every, I see and also feel. Because I said my technique is with also with the finger. I like to touch the tip of the syringe. So this was our first injection in this area. Oops. Then we go. Then we go to the second injection point with cannula, like here, just very strong. Thick skin. Good for her. One. So do you remember we have 3 ml for each MFA. From these 2 injection points, we will inject with a cannula 1.5 ml for each entry point. So first we treated this area in order to enhance a little bit the angle of the mandible, and now I will treat this area, the area of the hollowness, in order to try to create this effect. Okay, so we are ready. Ask the patient to turn her head on the left, so I am more comfortable. Try to walk in the plane level. So look how it's superficial. I go till this area. Don't go where she already has volume. I go here and I extract slowly. Look, I even don't mind about my syringe. I only push the piston in a regular way, and the product goes out without any problem. Okay? your chin up. Oh. Okay. So when I feel just some tricks from the cannula technique, if you feel that your cannula goes deep, just put your finger before, like here, and it will go up. Look. So because sometimes because of anatomy of the face, it's thought that the cannula goes deeper. But you just put your finger before, like in this case, I put it before. Look. And I probably create some discomfort for the patient. Do I create some discomfort?
No.
No. Ah, okay. Ah, by the way, do you feel burning sensation?
No.
This is strange. Yes, it's strange because we don't create any burning even if we use the sterile waters, not use saline. So the last half a syringe, that's all. So it's so easy. No, just another half.
0.5.
Yeah.
And 2 milliliters for less.
3. No, that's it. 3 for the other, and we will have also 2 ml, 1 ml for this. For so again. Here. And by the way, sometimes try even to do this. Look, this is like kind of subcision, because in this way you will stimulate the natural regeneration of the tissue. Okay.
How much time we need? How much time we need to wait until the liquid is absorbed to other tissues?
What do you mean?
I mean, for edema, so that's healing for the patient.
I mean, in how much time the edema will disappear?
Yeah.
1 day. 1 day. Okay. So the easiest part of the treatment is with cannula. And now we will start with the needle. So do we start with the what is
And it's nice that she puts the finger there, but you don't feel like something's going through your whole face because you're less scared of the patient because you feel good with your finger, little by little, you feel good. That happened before you come from Russia. You know, and it scares you. You think that you're going to go.
just to show to colleagues how totally smooth. Yeah, no, there's no bubble. Where do you? Okay, right.
It would be great if you next for the next patient. That's really out.
Lay down more, you can lay down more. Okay.
So this way.
Yes. This one it doesn't work.
This one is not working. This one is not working. Only this one. So yeah, now it's okay. It's the camera is open.
Oh, okay. No.
Yes, babe. You want what? Oh yeah, you do.
So guys, just for fun, but
Yeah.
look, this is 27 gauge needle. No problem at all. So, as we said before, we start with zygomatic ligament, Even I lost my drawing, no problem. I individuate the zygomatic arch, lower and the upper part. I individuate the edge of the orbita. I go in the middle and I put my needle dip. I feel the bone. If you want, you can aspirate, but we know it's pretty safe area. And then just put 0.25 and just doing this way. So the second one is different because we said we don't put it deeply. We use this connective tissue, this fascia, in order to create strong side area. And I do it, it's a little bit painful. I do it involving the lower fascia in this way, and involving also latissimal auricular ligament. It goes here. Just, in this way, intradermally. So I put my second point. My third point is mandibular ligament, mandibular cutaneous ligament. I touch, look, this is 1 centimeter. I go, sorry, I have my hands a little bit because I'm not worried, but in a way it's emotionally involving situation. It's my first training. So I aspirate, it's just my habit. And then I put again 0.25. Okay? Just press a little bit. And the last point, we go to the rhistospace in the bone. Sorry. I feel the bone. Anyway, I aspirate. When you aspirate, just take very firmly the syringe with the left hand and then slowly inject. I inject slowly. No problem. Det var det.
So, Marlita, nothing for
No.
grapes too.
Ой, если сейчас вкус мою очень гибяне.
Kilo flowers.
No, I don't know.
No,
That's all.
Great.
It just doesn't hurt. You put the lidocaine in the cannula, it doesn't hurt.
Okay, so how can I proceed? Do I do the second part or myself or ask the
But you're
doctor?
close to that area with the rest.
Okay, so now we will be quicker.
Because they're the manufacturers. And they have it polished on the inside and on the outside.
Could you please?
The camera.
No, just
one side.
It's not